What's up, and welcome to another Strength and Scriptures. As you can hear, my voice isn't all the way there. Been feeling kind of crummy the last few days, but I want to get this video out and continue producing these as much as possible. This past week, throughout my workouts, I've been on a deload week. That's why you haven't seen a whole lot of videos coming out, because it's nothing fun, just moving weight, keeping form good, getting some blood flow, but more than anything, it's almost like a rest week. And it's been very, very nice to have. Also, if you watched the last video, you saw that we were starting our own little homestead, ranch, whatever you want to call it. I'm sure you can hear it right now. Hopefully that doesn't bother you too much. But you'll see more videos pick up of what we're doing out there. It's been a fun week. We have 11 chickens, 4 ducks, and 2 goats so far. So it's growing quick, but it is a lot of fun, and it is teaching me a lot as well. But since this is a deload week, the video I wanted to make had to go along the lines of rest. We've been in Genesis for most of our videos, and we're going to go back a few chapters right now to Genesis 2, verses 1 through 3. And it says, "Thus the heavens and the earth were completed, and all their hosts. And on the 7th day, God completed his work which he had done, and he rested on the 7th day from all of his work which he had done. Then God blessed the 7th day and sanctified it, because on it he rested from all his work which God had created in making it." So when we look at something like rest, I do not have the approach of a Sabbatarian. That just means pretty much don't breathe too many times on a Sunday. Or your Sabbath day. I know that's a straw man argument, and I don't really mean that, but I think that's when you can get into legalism to the point where people used to say, you can only take this many steps, you can only lift this much weight, you can't work at all. I don't put myself on that side of things. I do believe you need a day of rest, but I believe our rest comes in trusting in the finished work of Christ. And I think you can make the argument from Hebrews that is the case, that it is good to rest. God did not create rest for himself. He created it for us. God didn't need that 7th day. He wasn't, I'm so tired from all that 6 days of work, let me just rest. No, he knew that we would need that day of rest. So I don't think we should not look at it at all. I think we should observe it. We should keep the Sabbath holy. But again, my take on that is that by doing that, you are doing that in resting in the finished work of Christ, knowing that he conquered death, he conquered your sin, and by believing in him, you can truly live and live eternally. But speaking of rest, I have this whole week, and here's what rest is supposed to do for you. In the same way with weightlifting, when you are just feeling beat up, as I mentioned I am the last few weeks, that rest really helps you kind of reset, refocus, gives your body a little bit extra time to push some weight again. And that's what rest is supposed to be for us. It's supposed to be that little break. So if you need that break at the end of every single week, you get refreshed through church, you get refreshed through worshiping with the saints, you get refreshed through just relaxing with your family. That should cause you to go back into your next week feeling fueled up, fired up, ready to go, ready to worship, ready to praise. That's what this deload week has been for me. It's been nice to take time off. I do not feel as beat up as I was, but I'm ready to go back into this prep these last 4 weeks and hit it hard. And that's what starting tomorrow we do. We're now down into our singles to start preparing for what numbers we expect to hit in competition. But I hope you can find encouragement out of this, that don't take my word for it, study scripture, see what stance you lie on, but rest is resting in the finished work of Christ, although we do need that bodily rest as well of just taking a nap sometimes, just taking a day off. I don't think we have to do that every single work week and not do anything at all, but I do know it is very beneficial, both physically and spiritually. So that's what my last week has been. That's why a lot of videos haven't been coming out. But next week, starting tomorrow, we are back at it with a very heavy bench press on top of all of our ranching and homesteading work, which has been an absolute blast. But wherever you're at in life, sometimes you just need to slow down. Take a deep breath and realize God's in control. So we forget that pretty often. So rest in the fact that all your sin is already conquered. if you believe in Jesus Christ. I will see you guys tomorrow with a bench video and maybe some goat videos as well. But I appreciate you guys for watching. I appreciate you for helping this channel grow like it is. Until next time, God bless you.